barbell Cuban rotations. These are going to be exactly the same as our dumbbell Cuban rotations, but now we're just using a barbell. In terms of determining hand width on the barbell, what I like to do is raise the bar overhead, bring the bar down till it's just at about the crown of my head, and my elbows should be more or less creating or forming a 90-degree angle. That's how you know your hands are at a good distance. So then what I like to do is with the bar in that starting position with my elbows roughly at 90 degrees, I'm thinking about pulling the bar apart the entire time. This pulling of the bar apart is going to create the optimal scapular position we want to maintain through that entire range of motion. So then pinching or pulling the bar apart, I'm going to lower the bar down until my palms are facing the floor. I'm going to pause for a moment, back to the starting position. What another good rep looks like. The entire time I'm thinking about pulling the bar apart so I have my scapula pinched together. What a good rep from the side looks like. Back to the starting position. The main thing we want to avoid, actually, another cue I want people thinking about, so I'm going to talk about this first. I want you to imagine your elbows are on a shelf. So as we're rotating through the shoulder, my elbow height never changes. The most common fault is going to be letting the elbow height change so the shoulder is raising and it's turning into more of a raise as opposed to a rotation. So what that looks like, most of the time people are going to lower it down fine. Now watch what I do. I lift up and my elbow has moved off of that shelf. So we want to avoid that from happening. And that's the main fault we're going to see with this movement. It doesn't require a lot of weight to get a good training effect. So take your time, focus on quality over quantity. If in fact you don't have access to a barbell, that's totally fine. I don't want us using dumbbells though as an alternative or a sub because it's a different stimulus. So we could simply take something like a PVC pipe, and it gets a little weird or a little sketchy here. Take something like a PVC pipe though, loop some weight plates in there, hold on to the side, and we more or less have created our barbell. And now the motion is going to be exactly the same with the weights. If you want to get a rubber band or a string or somewhere to anchor the weights on so they're not moving around, totally fine, but it accomplishes what we're trying to achieve with the barbell as opposed to the dumbbells.